Chris here with High Seas Cruising, and welcome to this week's episode of What Every Cruiser Wants, where I'm going to read real cruise comments that people have written in letting you know the proper way to cruise. At least they think so in their mind. Alright, so let's jump in with our very first comment for this week. Now this person, you know what? I don't know what's wrong with this person. Because what they've chosen to write their comment in about just seems asinine to me. And I don't know if this is an entitlement or if it's a nose just stuck up in the air kind of situation, or if they're just those kind of people. I don't know. Let's read the comment because you guys are going to have to judge this one for yourself. I agree with you, blank. Seeing the crew people eating on the Lido buffet is plain wrong. I was in line at the Mongolian and two members of crew were ahead of me, preventing me from being served. They have their own places to eat. We are not allowed there. Crew should not be allowed where the paying customer eats. Just saying, this needs to stop. Two crew members were getting some food and they just prevented this person from getting their lunch. They have their own place below decks. That's where the only place they should be allowed to eat. They should not be eating in front of paying customers. All I can say is wow. Now, I can't speak for everybody, but you guys let me know. To me, the crew members are part of what makes cruising special. And never once have I seen a crew member and thought, I don't want to see them where I'm at. I'm a paying customer. They should be gone. Never once has that crossed my mind. Is that what you guys think? Do people actually think that crew members shouldn't be there because they affect how quickly you can get to some food? I mean, we're talking two crew members here. How much time in line did two crew members really take up? And who does it really bother if crew members are having some lunch? Now, I've said it in videos before. I'll say it again. If I've got space at my table and you are a crew member eating on the Lido deck, you are always welcome to come sit with me. I'd love to hear the stories that you could probably tell about the stuff you've seen on cruise ships, the places you've been, and some of the adventures that you have had. So crew members are always welcome with me. In my opinion, they're always welcome to eat on the Lido deck, but you guys let me know what you think. Should crew members be allowed to eat there, or should crew members have to hide below deck and eat their lunch where paying passengers can't see them? Comment number 2. Now, we've seen this before and we're going to see it again today. I really love it when people write in comments and they choose to do so in a very rude manner. And they write in a comment saying, this needs to change because I know or I believe that nobody else likes this. Then a poll gets done asking the very thing that they write in, and it turns out they're wrong. Oh, so very wrong. But boy, when they write the comment, they sure believe they're right. Okay, call me a stick in the mud, even though I am only 32 years of age, but I absolutely hate the dining room antics on Carnival. I suffered through an 8-night cruise on Horizon, and most nights the service was rushed prior to the show. Then I had to wait until they were done performing for coffee and dessert. Mad. I have noticed you poll your questions now. I wonder if you have the courageousness and the cojones to do this. The survey results will show, I believe, that your core passengers do not. I should also add that most Americans, feel embarrassed for the servers forced into performing like circus clowns. Alright, so they're talking about the dinner shows that they do in the main dining room on Carnival Cruise Lines. And it is their contention that most people, their core passengers, do not like these shows. It is their contention that Americans are embarrassed for the crew members because of these shows. Now, is that truly what they believe? Or were they simply mad because they had to wait for their dessert because the show went on? Because notice they throw in there, well, I had to wait for something while this show was going on. So do you really think that everybody believes that? Or are you just mad because you couldn't get pie? But a poll was done. And we have some poll results. Now, I cut off the total number of votes here in this slide, It was, I want to say, around 16,000 votes had come in when I took this screenshot. But the question was asked, do you enjoy it? In reference to the dinner show. And you can see we have yes, always, yes, sometimes. But if we're finished with our meal, we would never stay just to see it. And of course you have no, I do not enjoy it at all. You can clearly see from the poll that the yes, always is definitely way, way higher than no, I do not enjoy it at all. So just from this poll result, I would have to say that they do not agree with that comment. But hey, what do you guys think? How would you vote for this particular poll? Do you enjoy the shows in the main dining room? Do you not enjoy the shows in the main dining room? Or are you embarrassed because those shows are there at all? And I have to wonder, when you put a comment out that says, do you have enough courageousness and cojones to actually do a poll to show that I'm right? And then a poll comes out and shows you are absolutely wrong. How do you feel after writing that comment? And finally, buffet etiquette. Now, we all might have some varying differences in what we think is buffet etiquette, but for the most part, I would, say we can all pretty much agree that we get in line, we get our food, we get out of line, we just try to be polite and respectful to everybody around us. Obviously, you have the stuff, don't touch the food, don't lick your fingers, all the gross stuff, don't do any of that. But as far as just being in the buffet line, you get your stuff, you're polite, get what you need, get out of line, you're good, go sit down, eat, enjoy your meal. But this person has their own opinion on buffet etiquette, so let's take a look. I do not really like the term buffet etiquette because much of it is common sense. We do think that all persons should be polite, well-mannered, and reasonable when they deal with onboard buffets. The biggest problem we have seen only on Carnival ships and never on blank or blank is when folks that cut into lines because they just need one thing or some other baloney. They should be going to the back of the line. Make your own conclusion why this never happens on other lines. My point being, why does the Carnival staff not enforce this and send line jumpers to the back? Alright, so apparently only on Carnival cruise lines, only according to them, will someone say, hey, do you mind if I grab this real quick? Maybe they forgot their silverware, maybe they need a little bit of butter, something like that. So they hop in, grab it real quick, and hop out. That only happens on Carnival. That happens on no other cruise lines, which means every time I've ever seen it on all of the other cruise lines I've been on, apparently it's only been in my imagination. Come on, who thinks that people forgot something in the line only on one brand of cruise ship? Why do people even write this stuff in? Now, I have had people ask me, hey, do you mind if I hop in here real quick and just grab something really quick? Most of the time, as long as they're like, hey, excuse me, thank you, please. Politeness goes, a million miles. It's not really an issue. It's not a problem. The second it takes them to grab a thing of butter or something like that is not affecting how long it takes me to go get my food and eat my food. Usually if someone hops in front of me real quick to grab something, I'm busy over here looking at something else, making my own decisions. To me, it's not a super big deal. Now, I will tell you one that, it doesn't piss me off, but it's kind of like, it's a bit of a head scratcher. So you'll go to where the plates are. That's usually kind of the start of the line. You pick up your plate and you follow around the buffet. I am confused by the folks that are coming down the buffet line the wrong direction. You see 100 people moving one way, and you're the one person going the opposite way, trying to move your way through. You think you might notice that it seems like you're going the wrong way? Listen, that one there will make me scratch my head a little bit, but, it's not going to piss me off and make me start throwing dishes or claiming it never happens on another cruise line. But let me throw it out there to you guys. If someone just wants to hop in the line and grab something real quick because they forgot something, is it such a big deal that you would say, no, they should go back to the beginning of the line? Or are you just like, yep, grab what you need real quick and go about your business? You guys let me know what you think about this one. And of course, does this really only happen on Carnival? I mean, the other cruise lines, was it only in my imagination? I'm curious to know because maybe I imagined the whole thing. And that is our 3 cruise comments for this week. But I'm going to throw in a bonus comment this week. Simply because I really have no idea how to answer this. Because after reading it, I don't know. You guys, I tell you what, let's do it this way. I'm going to give you a fourth bonus comment. And in the comments below, you guys put how you would answer this comment. Because to me, I don't know. It makes me laugh every time I read it. Is there a way to find out why a cruise is sold out? We are booked on the Venezia for a 10-day cruise. Just a few weeks ago, there were some available rooms. Now it's all sold out. Why do cruises sell out? I guess that's the question here. It wasn't sold out a couple weeks ago, but it's sold out now. Is there a way to find out why a cruise sold out? I don't know. Is not the simple answer? Because people wanted to go on a cruise? I don't know. You guys tell me about this one. I'm not sure exactly what this person was hoping for when they wrote in this comment. And that's going to be our video today for what every cruiser wants. I hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, do me a favor and hit that like button. If you haven't done so yet, do me a favor and hit subscribe. It is free to do so. Helps our channel grow. Let you know anytime we put out a new video. Hope everyone out there is having a really great day and a really great weekend. And like always, we will see you out on the high seas.